This is the first video of a series that we are trying to do, and we gain access to this company, hotline, that allows us to follow and ghost their service teams in order to check what's the quality of AskWhiz. We will basically take each and every question that a technician has and run it through AskWhiz and see what kind of results do we get. This comes for with installation, maintenance, parts finding, and whatever other questions that a technical person might have. Each and every question will go through our WhatsApp AI for technicians, AskWhiz, and we will see what kind of answers do we get. Like, this is going to be an honest rundown of what's the quality of the answers that we can provide in AskWhiz, and make sure we get a better product each and every day. So stay tuned for more. We'll post more in the coming hours and days. Here is the first stop at a kindergarten construction site, and we're here to see hood installation. What has to be done today is to actually put the hood on the wall itself, and let's ask the question how to basically install a hood on a wall and see what we get. I've sent the picture of a hood and the wall itself, and even though AskWhiz doesn't have specifically for this manufacturer how to install the hood, it will use its knowledge on other professional hoods how to exactly install it. So here it successfully identified the hood is from Stahlgas, has a built-in fan and a controller box, and then it tells me exactly how to mark the hood and also drill the walls and hang the hood with 2 people minimum. This is the kind of information we can give based on the knowledge in AskWhiz. Next up, we have this dryer that we need to install. The code, so here we have a GD350EI. I just snapped a photo of the nameplate and asked for the installation procedure. So basically now I do have everything that's needed. How to unpack it, how to position it, what are the electrical connections, what to do with fume extraction, and how to commission it. It's basically everything in, and it just takes 20 seconds. Actually, we found out that there are more equipment to be installed here, so I took photos of each and every washing machine to be installed, and first one is actually pretty good. It gave all the information needed on how to correctly install the machine. The second one as well. It took a bit longer, it took around 1 minute to give me the answer, but the answer was actually correct. So for the first 2 machines, everything is actually good. And then on a third machine, which is actually, like, the nameplate is Grandi Impianti, but the machine is made by Alliance. Here it went a bit sideways and it was not correct. Then it told me about another chat that I did. But anyway, yeah, this was the first error of the day, which didn't give me the right installation procedure for this particular unit. But again, it's an Alliance under a Grandi Impianti nameplate. And this is how our mobile development goes through. So anytime we do have a question that is not right, or we need some kind of information, or whatever it takes to make a better product on the go, this is how we do it. Right, Avi?
Yep.
So first repair of today is gonna be at this restaurant. They have lots of pools here and their own restaurant, and we're gonna take care of a boiling top. Okay, so now we're at the boiling unit, and the symptoms that the customer said it has is that the front left is not really working. So we will see what the AskWhiz says and see how it goes. Okay, so we checked for the nameplate, and it's a Mareno TT9-8C. So we will check and see if we do have the documents for it. I've put in the same symptoms in AskWhiz, and well, didn't have the documentation, and the answer was the best, well, not bad, but we managed to find out the problem anyway. So here you can see you are turning the switch, but it doesn't really turn the thermostat. So it's gonna be a switch, which is basically this one. Okay, so the new switch is installed and it is rotating as it should be. And let's test and see if it actually works. And now it's time for paperwork. We're working on. It's a Mastro. Let's see if we can find a nameplate or something. Yeah, here we go. GLBE. Alright, let's go ask some questions and see exactly if AskWhiz can figure it out. This dishwasher actually created a lot of problems. So when we first got there, it was just boiling water in the wash tank continuously. Tried a couple of pictures and prompts to actually find out what's happening. At first it told us to check all the thermostats. Then at some point we found out that one of the heating elements was actually broken and we disconnected one of the heating elements. And then we actually got the right procedure part that we should check, and it was a contactor. And it was welded and stuck because of the heating element that got burned. So we quickly put in a replacement for that contactor. And when we started the machine again, well, this time it was just filling with water continuously, like it didn't stop. Then I started sending pictures with electrical scheme and all the index for it, and it told us to check a lot of parts. And actually this one went pretty well. It was the pressure switch. Yeah, we just changed the pressure switch, so we ended up canceling the pressure switch because they needed to use the machine until replacement can be found and installed. But the machine was left running. So that's successful intervention so far. Okay, so we've actually found out a lot of good information about AskWhiz today. One of which is it actually gives you better answers with pictures rather than telling or typing the model and the manufacturer. So it's just easier to just snap a photo of the nameplate and it will give you actually more accurate information, which is surprising for us. Then we found that we actually have some memory problems. So sometimes kind of mixes chats up. So even though sometimes I was talking about an oven and then a dishwasher and then whatever, sometimes it just went back 2 or 3 equipment, and well, we didn't know why at first, but in the meantime we actually fixed it. So tomorrow is gonna be a new day, so let's see what we learn tomorrow.